Hi guys, this is a little bit of information about how to use Seesaw. Seesaw is a remote learning tool that I think will be really helpful, especially if we need to do remote learning again anytime in the near future. So if you just type in Seesaw, SEESAW.com, you will get this home page here. And you can go to sign up free either up here or over here. You click on that. Now, I had already signed up, but I think what it'll do is it'll just log me in. So click on I'm a teacher, and then you would fill in all your information here, or you can sign up with Google. So I'm going to click on Google and choose my account, and I believe it will just log me in. There we go. So once you're on here, it's going to ask you to set up your class. And it will look like this. If I go up to this little wrench tool up here, you're going to give your class a name. You're going to add students. Each of your students you can type in individually, or you can just paste in a list of names. You would want to choose your grade level. I did not choose a grade level because I teach so many different grades. One thing I really love, if I close out of this, up here where it says my name, and that says Teacher 1 class. If I click on that, I can create another class. I can create a whole bunch of classes. I have 2 classes per grade at the elementary school. It would be really nice to have individual, classes for each. Once I've got all my classes set up, I can go up here to add, and I can add all sorts of different things. I can send out an announcement to my whole class. I can add an attachment to that, which is really handy. I can assign an activity. I can make up my own activities, or if you go to the community library here, there is all sorts of really cool activities. And I can search by grade. Let's say I want something for my 2nd graders. I can choose a topic like digital citizenship, and I can go through. And there are all these really cool activities for them to do. This Mother's Day selfie looks pretty cool to me, even though it's not Mother's Day. But I think I'd love to get one of these. So I'm going to look down here, and I can read through the assignment and see this is exactly what it's going to tell my students to do. It gives them really good directions. I've noticed some of these actually have read the instructions to me. They can click a button and hear the instructions. So that's really awesome for our younger students, or even for students with some learning disabilities. I'm going to assign this to my class. That one. So I click on the checkbox there, and then I click Assign to Class. And so now when the students go on, they are going to sign in. They're going to tap the plus students. Let me see. So they're going to sign in, and then they can work on this assignment. So I can view the activity here and see what people have done. These are things that I've assigned so far. I thought this Dr. Seuss Yourself was really fun, and this 3 Billy Goats Gruff assignment was fun. I also wanted to show you over here on this little wrench on the tools. If you go down, so of course you can choose, you can add other teachers if you co-teach. You can invite them by their email address, and that way they will have access. I have my little class icon I made. So our school, we have one-to-one devices from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. Or sorry, from 1st grade to 12th grade. Kindergartners do not have them. But if we had shared devices, if they didn't have their own device, then I would click on this mode here. I don't want to use this option of having them sign in with their school email, just because really young kids often have a very hard time with that. They don't remember their email. They don't have typing skills. So it's better if they can just go in with a class code or a QR code. On here somewhere, you can get your class codes. So let me see. Maybe it's in here. So I'm a one-to-one. Oh, here it is. Home Learning Student Codes. So if I click on that, I can download codes for each of my students and send them out. I can print codes and send them home in folders or however they get their information. I can print codes like a QR code for them to scan with their Chromebooks when they're in class, which is really awesome. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of settings in here. You can invite families so that parents can get on and check out what's going on and send us messages and things like that. So all sorts of things. You can reset the QR code and family invite codes if you ever need to do that. And of course, you can archive the class at the end of the school year. So anyway, that's just a little bit about Seesaw. There's a lot of great things that you can do on here, and I think I might be using this a lot next year. Take care.